headquarters. Sal Pal, what's the latest buzz in Philly?
Well, busy day and big day, right, Field Yates? You see Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown on the field together, and these two guys, best friends, they want to develop a quick chemistry and get this passing game better in quick order so they can make the next step in the postseason. After practice, I caught up one-on-one with Jalen Hurts, and here he is.
I think it's gelling really well. And I think we're all committed to making it go. Everybody's hungry. Everybody has it on their minds. You know what I mean? So everybody's committed. Everybody's putting the work in every day.
And we're definitely building something here, and continuing every day, just working hard and just trying to get on the same page. You know, and it doesn't happen overnight. And we both know that, and we working continuously. We're working conversations after practice. Like I said, we always working, so you never had to question me and him working because, once again, like, we're best friends, and we always trying to get better, and we're pushing each other.
Hey, this is Philly. It's supposed to happen overnight, right, Field Yates? They got to get it together quickly, and everybody realizes that. I talked one-on-one with Nick Sirianni, the head coach, earlier in the day, and he told me about Jalen Hurts getting out to California, working on his technique, working on his footwork, working on his mechanics, making sure that the base of his footwork really leads to better accuracy, trajectory, and velocity on his football. He said he's committed to making himself better from the ground up. That's where it comes from. Shane Steichen also talked about that, the offensive coordinator. It all starts off the back foot. You load up on the back foot, and you make sure you get the ball downfield consistently and accurately, and that's how they'll get better in the passing game.
You know, some people get fired up when they see OTAs highlights. I get fired up when I see Sal Pal at an OTA because that means it's an important day and that football is drawing nearer. Sal Pal, thanks as always for joining us here in NFL Live. So the Eagles are clearly looking to put all the pieces around Jalen Hurts, the right ones at that. He's entering his third year in the NFL, but a big area he's going to need to improve from is inside the pocket. Last season, he threw 9 touchdowns and 8 interceptions from inside the pocket, compared to 7 touchdowns and just 1 pick when outside of the pocket. It wasn't due to a lack of protection from his offensive line. The Eagles are the 3rd best pass block win rate last year. It's one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. So let's go to our quarterback here for our first thoughts on Jalen Hurts. Robert, what do you think you need to see from Jalen Hurts this year specifically?
Well, Fields, Jalen just needs to keep winning football games and continue to show his improvement as a facilitator in the pocket. Last year, he completed 61.3% of his passes, 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, but he can't just simply repeat those numbers and expect it to be a successful year. And it's because of what we've all talked about. They've added so many pieces around and bringing in a true number 1 in A.J. Brown, bringing in Zach Pascal to add to that room with Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, and Quez Watkins as pass catchers. So when you look at Jalen Hurts, I just think people have to allow him to be Jalen Hurts. Stop trying to put a square peg into a round hole by comparing him to Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. He's going to do it a different way. There's different ways to win in the NFL, and we have to allow our analysis to evolve along with the game itself. So I think his numbers will improve, and he's got to go out and show that even if it's just with his arm, he can beat the likes of Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow, because when it came to the playoffs, and I know my guy RC's going to hit this, it came to the playoffs that he wasn't able to show that he could get it done from the pocket.
Listen, I agree with Robert, right? We don't have to see Jalen Hurts get it done in a traditional way. If you look at football, it's moving away from the traditional. Yes, you still have the Tom Brady's and you have the Aaron Rodgers. But even when we look at guys like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, all of these guys move around, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow. So it doesn't have to be that statue in the pocket, but it's about success. It's about process. It's about progression. And this team went to the playoffs last year, and they know they have a better roster this year. This team is built to win the NFC East. And when everyone looks at their success or their lack of success, they're going to point to the quarterback position and say, do we have that guy? So if you're Jalen Hurts, you do need to take that next step and take the step of being the reason your team wins, not necessarily winning in spite of you. I believe Jalen Hurts is poised to do that. I believe they've constructed the type of team around him to allow him to get to that point. but it's going to be on that offseason work. It's going to be on that mastery of the playbook, and it's going to be on that timely playmaking that Jalen Hurts needs to show for them to win the NFC East and not just get to the playoffs and get stumped out, but get to the playoffs and make some noise.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.